What's up, YouTube? Mr. Lamas C here, and today we're going to be going through Diablo 2 unique rings. So just going to quickly run through the tiers of each of the rings and where we kind of think they go, and we'll talk a little bit about each of the ones. So up in our S tier, we have Ravenfrost, Cannot Be Frozen, attack rating, and dexterity. Amazing ring. Best in slot for pretty much any character that's going to be using IAS frames because they don't want to be frozen. And this is like such an easy place to get that. Next to that, we have Stone of Jordan, which gives you +1 skills and mana, increased max mana, which is really nice. And Bull Kathos, which gives you +1 skills, and then the life leech and the life there. So both very, very nice.
87 gifted a tier 1 sub to Colwakey.
Oops, meant to pause that. Thank you. So both really nice. Those are the only two plus to skill rings in the game. Oh, it also has mana. That's right. And then 25 max. So both the only two plus to skill rings in the game, which is why they're great for so many different builds. In our A tier, I have Nagel Ring. This, I almost would argue it's an S tier ring, but it's not technically best in slot since you can get 40% MF blue rings. But it's very rare to find those. These are the Magic Find ring of choice, and you can find them so early in the game and use them for all the time. Super, super great. I also have Wisp, Projector, and Dwarf Star here, and these are just because of their absorb. So if we come over here and look, I'll show you. Wisp, you get lightning absorb 10 to 20%, which is super, super nice for a lot of characters. It also has MF on it, which is nice, and some Oak Sage charges. But really, it's used for this stat right here. There's a lot of PvP characters, or just if you're playing against, Uber Mephisto or whatever, having that absorb is super nice. And then Dwarf Star, same sort of idea. Plus, you get a lot of life. 40 to life is huge, but you get 15% fire absorb, and then magic damage reduced by 12 to 15. So also really nice there. And hey, 100% gold from monsters. That's good for a gold find barb. Also really nice, and 40 to life, like I said, not bad at all. So those go in my A tiers. In my B tier is Nature's Peace. It's really just used for slain monsters, rest in peace, which is good for like Nilithak runs. Other than that, yeah, you've got some like Oak Sage charges, prevent monster heal. I mean, it's okay in the other stats, but it's a pretty unique niche ring. Carrion Wind, even worse. It has a little bit of leech on it, but other than that, what else are you really getting from it? Not a lot. So that goes down there. And then lastly, we have Mantled Heel, which is just the garbage ring that you never want to find. You get a little mana steal, a little bit of life, little regen mana and replenish. So it has its okay times, but overall, it's just a sad ring. There's so many like better rare rings that you're gonna find and things like that. You can say yeah, you're just sad you didn't get a Nagel ring whenever you find this. That's pretty much it. Like, it's not terrible for the early game, but mana steal at level 15 is going to be pretty worthless. You're not going to get much mana back at all. Replenish life is going to be so small, you won't really notice it a ton. Okay, for maybe like dueling a little bit. Regenerate mana, 20% is so little, and 20 to life is okay. So there's just going to be so many better rings, but it's okay. Like, you could argue it goes at the bottom of C tier, and I would allow it. So, anyways, this is just going to be my Diablo 2 rings, the unique rings in the game. They're okay. Really, these top two, S and A tier, are going to be the only ones you're really going to keep and use, with the rare exception of Nature's Peace. And then maybe when you're playing through the game, if you find these and have nothing better, you'll put one of them on. So appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Peace, everybody.